The following report contains flash photography.
It's been a long day's talking. We glimpsed Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov on the phone in a break from the search for common ground with his American counterpart. John Kerry and Sergei Lavrov are said to get on well. They've even been looking ahead with the top UN official on Syria to the possibility of reviving wider peace talks. But first they have to resolve differences over the chemical weapons issue, not least the right to threaten military strikes.
I think we would both agree that we had constructive conversations regarding that, but those conversations are continuing and both of us want to get back to them now.
Russia's President Putin has been meeting regional leaders in Central Asia. As architect of the chemical disarmament plan, Mr. Putin sounds bullish.
The initiative to establish international control over Syrian chemical weapons is underway, and we attach much significance to it and hope for positive results, which should lead to a peaceful, or at least create conditions for a peaceful settlement to the crisis.
There are still big, unresolved political tensions between the United States and Russia at these talks. Quite apart from that, behind me in the hotel, there are chemical weapons experts from both countries working together, trying to devise safe, practical ways of dealing with President Assad's chemical arsenal. That is, if he does keep to his word. America and Britain are among countries which have disposed of chemical weapons. The United States has already spent many years and billions of dollars destroying its own stocks. Getting rid of Syrian chemicals is likely to be a long and expensive process. Syria's stocks, thought to contain nerve agents like VX, mustard gas and sarin, are believed to be held at 50 sites spread across the country. Scientists stress the enormous complexity of disposing of the shells and their contents. Disposal could involve separating high explosives, neutralizing the liquids inside with other chemicals, and burning them in special furnaces. The empty shells themselves may end up as landfill.
The destruction of these weapons will obviously take some time. We're not talking about weeks, we're talking about months. It will depend very much on the complexity, whether some of the chemical is stored in bulk, whether it is precursor chemicals that you mix together to make the chemical weapon, and whether you've got munitions with the chemicals in.
An even bigger prize, of course, would be to bring an end to all this, the daily killing with conventional weapons in Syria. The war crimes both sides are accused of, even if most are blamed on government forces. Ending the agony of Syria's civil war remains a much more distant prospect. James Robbins, BBC News, Geneva.